Hey, good afternoon. This is Bob from Trade Genius, the 7th of November, and just going to go over a few charts here. I think things are setting up for some interesting action, but today was kind of consolidation in a lot of ways, but also some weakness in areas, and I'll point those out in a sec. But I'm going to start with the natural gas. This is the hourly chart. It's sitting on some pretty strong resistance, but it broke through the channel, the falling wedge resistance line. I'll show that when we get to the daily here. And then I did a measured move for a parallel channel up to here. And that's where I think we're going to go next. And, you know, it broke down below and it came right back up through. This is probably support if we get any weakness. But I think it's going to be some time before we go ahead and go down and fill this gap between $3 and $3.10. We'll see, but you know it had opportunity to do so, and it did not. And so I'm thinking that it's gonna consolidate here, maybe get down to top of the range here, or top of this channel line, and then I think it pushes up higher. Looking at the daily, get a better perspective, and we're going into the drawdown season now too. So it's going to be biased higher unless some really warm weather comes in, and that the shorts want to take a good hard whack at the price. But you can see it pretty nicely right here. You could see a nice breakthrough on the daily. That's a nice candle, and you know the momentum and the money flow is with it, and just look at this volume here. It's incredible, and a lot of short positions on right now too. And they tried to short it at the open here, and it came right back and actually went to new hot 5-day highs. So I'm pretty sure that we'll test this channel line before it makes another decision, but if it's going to do what I think it's going to do, we should get up to here fairly quickly, and then we should get up to here, and then we should get up to this resistance line. And all the while, this line, these channels will start flattening out at the same time. So, FYI, looking at oil is, you know, we got we're above the channel line. This is on the hourly. I'm starting to get some sell signals on it too. I think people are taking profit in here, and I called out an intraday trade down almost to this low. In fact, it stopped 2 pennies above where I thought it was going to hit based on the intraday vol channel lines, but we're still embedded on the Stokes here, and so I'm not really sure how far it'll go. I mean, there's a low volume area here, so I'm thinking that, you know, it could fall into here. I don't think we're going to get up to $60. So I think this is going to come down and test purple before it tries to test these upper bounds again. We're going into a season where oil should start to sell down, and what's happening in Saudi Arabia is not really affecting output. So I'm expecting oil to come off this big move it just had over the last 2 months. And then going into the charts is that we had a let's see here we go. Sorry about that. Whenever the market's open and I do these charts, I have 5 different charting programs and brokerage accounts open. So you know, what's still working is uranium. We're still in CCJ, and it's holding up nicely, and so I'm gonna move my stop up again on CCJ. We took profit in EXXI on this big move here on the open, and it was a squeeze play. We bought it at 890, so I'm happy to take profit at 1040 for being in it for 2 days. And then we have XBI is coming back down to this channel line here again. I have an 84.84 put spread on, and I would love for it to finish right around here for the week, and then be able to put on my last trade and take profit off of it. I don't really care which direction it goes at that point, because I could sell it as a debit or a credit spread. But I think biotech looks pretty weak, and then I added to my FCG position today. It was down with natural gas up, and so I went and took advantage of it, because I sold all my UGAS, I sold all my Southwestern Energy, and now I'm building my position in the this index fund for the move for my swing account, and I'll just do my leverage in futures. And then what's interesting to me is SPY had a little bit of weakness today, and so did IWM, and so did banks. And so I'm not really sure what's happening. What I'm seeing here is we're back down to 2.3 on the 10-year, and I just don't see why people think we're going to have higher interest rates. Did you see this yesterday? Let's see if I got this right price line. Let me do it here. Obviously, I don't follow it. Look, that's nasty candle. Expedia. Breaking down. Look at this move here. TripAdvisor. So this just continues. They destroyed the consumer in their just abject greed. With the rents, with healthcare. See, what they're trying to do is they're trying to create velocity by keeping everybody spending everything they have domestically, but these other industries have fixed costs, and you're going from the things you want to spend money on to things you have to spend money on, and it makes people miserable, and you don't get velocity. It's not happy spending. It is angry spending, and it just does not make for a robust environment for most people. And then industries, just think about it. If you're in an industry that people don't have to use, you're going to be you'd be screwed. And if you're a landowner that owns those malls, or you're a mall owner or operator, and people start walking away from those businesses, it all reverbs back, and so that's what I think is going to happen. We're just tipping the island. Just like that congressman said, the island's going to flip over. So, based on everybody spending their money on healthcare and rent, and for the younger people, college tuition. There's nothing else for anything else. You're going to have millions of people become unemployed. It's going to be a disaster. And then this tax increase for, the middle class or the upper middle class, the people that are spending the money on these industries just to give it to Apple. I mean, we're going to give Apple a tax break. They have $300 billion in the bank. It's ridiculous. And I'm a conservative Republican. I mean, we're getting beyond bizarre right now. I mean, the greed is just mind-boggling to me, and it's going to blow up. But anyway, just keep trading so I can take care of my family and hopefully take care of yours. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go out and enjoy this beautiful day here in SoCal. And if you like what we do, go check us out, tradegenius.co. We got some cool offers if you use ETF Magic or you use Crypto Magic. And don't worry about the cryptocurrencies. Some interesting things are happening. And if you're interested in that, join us over there and enjoy the volatility that those price moves will give you. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.